all I'm hearing right now and all I can find on the internet are doomsday articles about this downtrending market. So I wanted to come on, make a video, and put a stop to all the noise. Every real estate market, whether it's trending upwards, downwards, or moving sideways, is full of opportunities. It's just knowing what you're looking for and whether it's the right market for you to act. So today, I want to talk about what opportunities out there excite me and who I think should be looking to buy or sell real estate in a downtrending market. Number one, the move-up buyer. If you're a move-up buyer, then I think this market is chock full of opportunities for you with one caveat. It depends on what you're looking for and what your risk tolerance is. Right now, we are coming down off the peak of the COVID market, and the market is still trying to find its price floor. And until it does that, I think a lot of people are going to see the market continue to trend downwards. On top of that, there's still a lot of speculation as well as actual talk from the Bank of Canada about interest rates continuing to increase. So I think it is a pretty safe assumption that we are going to see continuous price decreases over the next few months. Now, a few months ago, if you were looking to buy and sell, you needed to have something purchased prior to listing your home on the market. If you sold your home before having something purchased, there was a big risk for you. And that risk is twofold. Number one, even if you find the perfect house to purchase, there's going to be 10, 15, 20 other offers on that home. So there's no guarantee that you buy it. Additionally, by you cashing out of the market early, your dollars are effectively working against you because they are losing value. As the market continues to increase, your dollars become worth less and less, and you've sold your home in one market and now you're looking to purchase in a more inflated market, so you're therefore losing buying power. In a downtrending market, that's the opposite. If you're looking to upsize, you can actually afford to sell first and sit on your cash. Now, typically what you're going to want to do is look for a longer closing date. That way you can have time to actually search for that right home, but you can go into the market having confidence that when that right home comes up, there's going to be minimal competition for it, as typically buyers are not as active in a market that's trending downward. So you couple that with prices decreasing, and as you're cashed out of the market, your dollars are actually increasing in value. Now, again, there is an inherent risk there because you are taking yourself out of the market for a brief period of time. But this is just where I think education and knowing your local market, or at least speaking to someone who does, is very important. Now, there are some caveats to this, and I do think there are some move-up buyers who this may not be the best strategy for. And specifically, I'm talking about people who are looking for their forever home. And the reason why is because there's no knowing when that home is going to be listed. Now, if you're just looking to upsize, have something that you can grow into for the next 10 years with your family, the market is going to be chock full of those opportunities. But if you're looking for that one special home on that one special street, I do think there is still value in waiting for that home to come up, because I don't want you to be homeless while you're actually looking and waiting for that home to hit the market. But again, if that's not you and you're just looking to upsize from a 3-bedroom to a 4-bedroom, from a 1-car garage to a 2-car garage, and you have confidence knowing that those homes are always coming up on the market, I think getting your home sold, knowing what dollars you have in your pocket, and then looking for a long closing and searching during that time is actually going to be very beneficial to you in the long run. Number 2, the first-time home buyer. Finally, I'm so excited to be able to share good news with first-time buyers, because I know things have not been easy for you guys. For the first time in a long time, first-time buyers, take a deep breath, because you can finally afford to wait. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not telling you not to buy, but what I am telling you is to wait for the right opportunity for you. See, one of the things that the pandemic market did was it forced people to need to buy. And the reason why is because as the market was increasing at such a rapid rate, if you didn't buy this month or next month, you risked being priced out of the market. And for a lot of people, that was very scary. So we saw many first-time buyers that were rushing into homes that, let's just say, they weren't first-time buyer friendly. Now things are a little bit different. We have that inventory sitting on the market. You can wait for the home that you actually love to pop up. And when it does, you can pursue it. Not only that, but you can maybe sneak a home inspection condition into your offer, make sure that there's no hidden problems. You can make sure that the home actually suits your affordability, is in a neighborhood that you like, And even if you do have to sit on the sidelines for a little bit longer and save, you have the peace of mind right now of knowing that your dollars that you're putting in your bank account are actually increasing in value and not decreasing in value. Before, it was literally impossible to save at a rate that the market was appreciating. But as we see that change, it's giving first-time buyers at least a breath of fresh air and an ability to now be able to move at their own pace. Now, first-time buyers, remember, I'm saying all of this with the perspective of maintaining a long-term lens when you're looking at the home you purchase. Now, we are still in a downtrending market, and that's not to say that your home may technically be worth less in 6 months after you purchase it. But a 6-month lens just isn't long enough when we're talking about real estate. I want you to be looking 5 or 10 years down the road. And if the home still makes sense for you, then I think it's a great purchase. But don't panic if the market continues to trend downward. The thing is, and the thing that I want to emphasize to you is, if you're making the decision based on your affordability and you're confident and comfortable carrying the property, you're not actually losing any money as the market continues to trend downward. Now, the odds of you actually timing the bottom of the market are so minimal that I don't want you to be focused on that. I want you to just be focused on yourself and your family. And when the timing is right for you, you can go ahead and take that step and actually jump into the market. But just know that you're not risking falling farther and farther behind as the market continues to appreciate. And that's why I'm super excited for first-time buyers. And number 3, buy and hold investors. Now, what's that Warren Buffett quote? Be fearful when other people are greedy and be greedy when other people are fearful, right? And we're kind of trending into that time where I think a lot of people are fearful. Now, the reason I'm speaking specifically to buy and hold investors is because if you're buying something and planning on holding it for the next 10 plus years, I feel very confident that you are going to do nothing but build equity in that property over that time. One of the things that we saw over this pandemic market was more and more buyers leveraging equity from previous real estate to buy second, third, and even fourth investment properties. Now, the problem is with exponentially increasing prices, people become starstruck by their appreciation numbers and they lose sight of their cash flow and their market fundamentals. My concern is that a lot of people who purchased, especially purchased with variable rate mortgages, are now going to start to feel the tightening as interest rates increase and their homes potentially lose value. And this is where I think the savvy investor comes into play. If you're able to hold a property for 10 plus years and your cash flow numbers make sense, then boy, is that a great opportunity, because I think we are going to see a flooding of investment opportunities on the market over the next 6 months to a year. And if you're ready to jump on that and the numbers make sense for you and you can hold on to that bad boy for 10 plus years, I mean, that's what I call investing in real estate. Now, my only message to these long-term investors is to just remember to be conservative with your numbers, allow for variances for vacancy and repairs, be conservative and focus on your cash flow, because those are the things that you can predict. Nobody can predict market appreciation. And if you're banking on that, then you're basically gambling. So I want you to take a look at the things you can control, the things that you can predict. And if you know that you can hold on to these properties and you know that they're going to pay for themselves, I think you're going to see tons of opportunities coming up in the next 6 months to a year. And I wouldn't be scared about buying, because if you're looking 10 years down the road, you're going to be more than fine. Now, these are just a few of the opportunities that I'm most excited about in this upcoming market. Did I miss any? Comment below and let me know. And thank you guys so much for sticking around for this video. I look forward to bringing you some more great content soon. In the meantime, if you could hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, that would be a tremendous help. But I hope you guys are staying safe and doing well, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.